Sword begins. Aye.
Prepare for battle.
Ah, shut the... Ah! A good choice. Aye. Ah! Yes! Yeah. Ah! Yes. Ah! Ah! Right. Ah! Come on. Sword begins.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
I guess I'll try it again while I'm waiting.
5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's a 4-minute delay, so it's gonna be a bit.
Radiant team.
Venomancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team back. Dire team back. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Radiant team back. Dire team back. Dire team back. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Dire team back. Dire team back.
You ever wish Kanto would go quicker?
Radiant team
It's just counting down from 4 minutes. I just wish it would be faster. 15 seconds to find out if it's gonna work the third time.
Radiant team pick. Radiant team 10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
It worked this time. Okay. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It was really odd. All right, and welcome back to some more Omega League. I don't know why. I feel like I'm the only one having Twitch problems over here. I don't know what's going on, but we're finally into this game, and for some reason the key didn't work until the third time, but third time's always the charm. Speaking of threes, Mo, you ready for 3 games? Are you ready here? Omega League, day 13. A lot of threes getting thrown around. 3 games, that's for sure.
Yeah, I could get behind 3 games.
Radiant team
I could be involved with them.
team pick.
Spirit.
You know, speaking of threes, no Neon, 3 and 1. Execration, they're 2 and 2 though. No threes in that one.
Oh,
Very,
yeah.
very interesting.
Right, me men's then. So
10
if it doesn't work for
seconds
every
remaining.
single scenario,
Remaining.
that's it. So Neon are already
Seconds
qualified
remaining.
for top 2.
Remaining.
I'm pretty sure.
And I think if they 2-0 this, they could still be in the running for number 1 spot if 496 were to lose the next series. Well, they've won 2 series 2-0, and so have Neon. So if Neon take this 2-0, they technically have 3
Dire team
2-0s.
pick. Dire team pick.
Ember Spirit.
But the only way... No, 496 don't win it.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
For sure.
Remaining.
I'm excited
Dire
for that.
team ban. Team ban.
I was looking at the schedule again. We are actually covering the play-in and some playoffs. Yeah, and then we're covering whoever comes
10
third in
seconds
Southeast
remaining.
Asia and the winner of the match we do
Radiant
prior
team ban. Radiant team
on the prior day. And then the day after that, we're doing first place from Southeast Asia against second place of China. That should be fun. I'm excited. We have a lot ahead of us, and there's, you know, this is the start of the final play match day, or however it's said, match
Dire
day.
team ban. Team
You know, there's 3 days left. Everybody's getting their 5th matchup in, and this is the first of that 5th match for everybody.
Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Go for it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
Anti-mage.
I wasn't timing. I was just gonna say yes.
10 seconds.
I was just gonna say you did 30 seconds, no matter what. I was gonna back you up. What do you mean, what's the point?
5 seconds remaining.
Come on. Cut me some slack. So is that confirmed? Genwell or Wanuel? Genuel?
Choose your hero.
Purge or the disruption? I feel like they're both really good.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
If not, it's worth mentioning again. Yeah, well, Geek Fam don't have Raven anymore, so it's certainly interesting to see where the rest of Geek Fam end up. Of course, yeah. Don't go looking too far into it like I already did with that sentence. Is so good.
And they thought it could get no darker.
Prepare for battle.
It has certainly been fun. I am always down. Okay.
I admit
I hope so.
nothing but my sadness that you're gone. I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
I think finally, this is the moment where they're done with voice line. I'm happy. We get to cast the game now.
30 seconds to battle.
Battery assault.
The battle begins.
It feels like it's just one of those abilities that doesn't die. I think I said that yesterday, didn't I? I was like, why does it feel like this is going on forever? And by the way, this is back to the Raging Potato Snapfire, which has been very hit or miss, I think. I think the last time we saw him play it, it was like, it didn't do too well. You know? Like, sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's enough. Like, it'll do okay, or it'll do well. Excuse me, but even then, you know, it may not even be enough for them. I'm excited about these two teams because, especially with Kuku coming into play, like I think it's very interesting to see these younger kids or younger guys play. First blood there for BDZ on the Venomancer. Yopaj, what is he? He has a salve that's going to be shipped out, and then he's now got a Tango. I think, was it his courier coming out to him with something, and now it's going back? No, it was on its way back. Okay, so now it's getting another salve. So like, Skem's only 20. Doesn't say how old Yopaj is, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of young. Playhard's only 21. And it forces him to, you know, buy more regen. And we see that sometimes with mids, where it's like, even though you've done well, as he's potentially dead here and does fall, it's like, oh, you've done okay, but you end up, you know, not doing that great anyway. He didn't pop the feed bolt for that. Okay. And then Kuku. Bottom. Smash on the Ken, Searing Chains. Does anybody... So now that the Rubik came back mid, and Necro dies, like... Do you send somebody over mid to try and help Yopaj grab this 4-minute rune? Because both are going to go for it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No? Yeah. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Boulder Smash, and then the rune is bottom RR. He's gonna protect it for now. Oh, I thought he denied it for a second. RR does pick it up though. That's fine. You know, denies the bottle fill from Ken. Yopaj, he's out of charges as well, so better than giving up the full bottle. It's okay, you know. Yopaj, he's 24-1 of the Embers, 16-3. Only a little bit behind in terms of experience. Ooh, Ember.
Step aside.
they're going down over mid. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Under attack.
Thanks for letting me have that one.
Like the CS isn't really going that well for the Radiant side. Just up for one.
Bounty.
Palace has to be a little bit careful. They're just getting pressure. Like, play hard's here. You need to be careful if you're RR.
Dire are scanning.
Fable for your troubles. And a really good job by RR. I'll keep this. It keeps the tower alive, and like that's massive because Spectre's lanes seem to be shutting down. And range up towards the top, 37. Spectre is technically keeping up. Like, you see the CS all over the map. It's been pretty good for the Dire side. Over mid, magnetized. There was the geomagnetic grip with the remnant forward searing chains on a 2. Telekinesis and reapplying the magnetize. RR comes in. Reapplies. Oh. And that left Spectre by himself. He backs up into the jungle. Actually backing up all the way to base. Yeah, that's really bad.
I'll steal your victory.
Four-man shield. Okay, just had the cogs back there, but telekinesis lifts him up, throws him out of the cogs, and he's okay. Ken's up here. Skem. Links back.
That was costly.
He doesn't actually have a remnant over me to get back that way. RR though, he's in some trouble. Boulder back to assault. Boulder smashes on RR with the geomagnetic grip, so can run down this clockwork and get the kill. I don't think so. Still a tough kill to get. Fire's down. Oh, Kuku steps into it. And now the Mortimer's kisses with the Reaper Scythe is not enough, but Telekinesis comes him down up. Palace rotation from Ken. Roll Boulder in. Kuku dies. The Center Blast. Magnetize gets used. They'll take out Raging Potato. Lose play hard. Skem makes a rotation too. There's a disruption. Yopaj in trouble. And he ends up dead. TP back haunting from Palace now to get back into the fight. And they've got Skem in some trouble. Cogs around him. That blink for another 4 seconds. And the damage is enough to get the kill. Anti-Mage drops. Really well done there by Palos. That ends up being a little bit rough for him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
alright.
Is under attack.
Caught here. Gonna be a kill for the side of Neon, giving one back for free, basically. EDZ.
Radiant structures.
Should be okay.
Dire's
Are they gonna try and go for this? Jumping the grip as well as the boulder smash from the Ken side of the steering chains. 5 stacks of Shadow Poke is in, and BDZ just gets a kill there on a Yopaj. This is like the first time we've seen Yopaj kind of struggle, and they're gonna get a +1 on play art.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Palace doesn't have on for another 60 seconds. Odd. It's a rare sight, you know. Well, do you know my pockets are empty? No stones. Answer top. Mortimer's kisses come in. RR gets the kill there on the one or Jan
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, try Boulder Smash, RR, Magnetize. I don't know if that's gonna be enough damage. Now that the Reaper Scythe onto this Shadow Demon, they get the kill. They'll lose, play hard in return. Ken now dominating. Rocket Flare comes in, rolling Boulder, but Fire Snap Cookie lands on a Yopaj. Haunt all the way around, looking over at Kuku. Steering Chains keeps him close. He doesn't have a TP, so eventually Kuku will just get run down, and it's a double kill for Ken, who's now on a mega kill streak. This is what I love about the Substantia bracket is just the pressure and the tempos that they've been playing. Fire Snap Cookie stolen. Yopaj back and forth. They're going to get this kill on a Raging Potato. It's just a question of when and who. And it will be Yopaj. Skem. Side of Fist Searing Chains. They caught him. Blink in 2. Oh, no. They're not going to get it. Or he's not going to get out, not they. He's not going to get it. And, yeah, they definitely got it. Misspoken words. It's got arcane boots, man. That was fun. Spirit Vessel now, but just, I don't know. It's a tough game for them at the moment. I will say a lot of that advantage in farm is on the supports, but the anti-mage, you look at him, he's not having fun. That's for sure. This is going to be a very slow battle, Fury. Vector's happy with this, just farming away. Ken doing the same over bottom. He's about to have a Spirit Vessel. A couple creeps away. Life is good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
hook shot, but blocked by the Ember. Venomancer using that Venomous Gale out on a Ken. Ken will remnant away. Mortimer's Kisses fly in. And now will be stolen, but play hard. Oh, he got one off. That's it. All right. Poison Nova used there by Wanuel. It doesn't feel like much more. Remnant forward. There was a silence onto a couple heroes thanks to the Geomagnetic Grip, but they get the kill here onto 3. Buyback comes in from the Rubik. Reaper Scythe down, but there's it is.
要毒死之前关了一手。
Довго. Так, Крафтер Rocket Flare Rubik, Play Hard від Kuku. Скеми вони не б'ють в...
Mm-hmm. Battery assault cost push Kuku scatter blast fire snap. Kuku actually sends Ken away, so Kuku's alive for now. Rolling boulder just to maybe I think trying to hit on the BDZ, ends up missing, gets the kill regardless. He's trying to catch. Boulder misses, but boulder smash hits. Ken in trouble, and there's the rolling boulder. Yopaj gets the kill. Okay, that's not stolen Mortimer's Kisses, but is Mortimer's Kisses nonetheless, and he stole them again. Venomous Gale hits onto this clockwork. He's now on the run. Mortimer's Kisses from a distance from Play Hard. Does he have anything into the Arcane Suppressing? He has 1 level, so now they'll get the kill into RR.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower.
Just get Glock.
It's under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Rolling boulder in, they find Raging Potato. Boulder smash now into the hands of Kuku and the rest of the team. They've got the Shadow or Spirit Vessel on him, and Raging Potato low, but he's not gonna die. Searing chains out on the Kuku. Magnetize gets used, and then the Geomagnetic Grip as well as the boulder smash out on the Ken. Our snap Cookie. Ken low and avoid, and they got the kill onto this Ember. I mean, Neon Esports is pulling this game back, and the Reaper Scythe slams down on a Raging Potato to get the kill into BDZ to follow that one up. Hookshot in, I guess, from RR. That's, alright. I mean, when you want to give a +1 in bodies, not deaths, this is not what you want to do, because he is gone, and it's a full kill for Kuku.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Networth is taking a massive glob. Exactly. Speaking of globbing, the game is now even, and it's now time for some chat interaction. Now that the game is even, I want to know what you guys think. Press 1 in chat. You think Execration is going to pull away with the victory? They need to have a Spectre at the top of the net worth. Or type in 2 into the chat if you think Skem and the rest of Neon Esports are going to pull this one out. Because it's even. These are 2 solid teams, you know, despite the chain feed right.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shot out on a play hard. Whenever his kiss is coming through, play hard in some trouble. He's gonna go down to Raging Potato, but Raging Potato is on the dire side of the map. The Reaper side comes in. Disruption from BDZ. Poison overthrown by Manuel. Look at kick out to this Necro, or will they? Raging Potato goes down to the Mana Void. They've caught RR. They'll get the kill there. 2 for 2 so far. Down goes Kuku. Paolo's trying to run. Yopaj can't keep up, but he's got the Spirit Vessel on him as well as the Boulder Smash to finish off the Spectre. They look over at Ken, who is gonna remnant away with some distance between him and the side of Neon Esports, but BDZ, he may not be so lucky. Spirit Vessel on him. Going Boulder a bit short. He's only got one more Stone Remnant to throw. He'll use it for a Magnetic Grip as well as a Boulder Smash, and with that, BDZ ends up dead. Oh, Ken? Top? For a second, I thought I was just gonna die to creep. Just gotta get that Arcane Supremacy to 4. And then have Slight. Oof. Nothing. But it's just fun. Just for, you know, having everything take
Right.
Come on,
Okay.
God. Embarrassing me. Don't you know that it does nothing? Arcane Supremacy does nothing. Does it actually do nothing?
Yeah, it doesn't work on Slight.
Doesn't it up the hero damage or anything?
Because it's not spell damage, it's physical. Well, it's not spell amp, is it? It's like physical damage.
There's some of those that I still don't know like how they interact or anything. Not gonna admit that I didn't know that one, because totally did.
What was it you asked me about the other day?
I asked nothing.
What? No, there was something with
Corrosive Haze in the armor.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
yeah.
technically it says debuff. I don't know. Mo, I got embarrassed once. I don't know why you're doing this to me a second time.
Well, I like to say, you know, I like to bring it up, let everybody know.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
2K caster? It's already getting tight. I haven't even seen this part of the game yet.
Kuku has plate up on the Necro. He's gonna get it on the curry now. I wonder if he goes Lotus or Shivas. I think both. I'm assuming he probably go Lotus, but it's difficult to say.
Net worth graph. It's about a 4K lead for Execration. 4K just about now for Neon, so an 8K differential. And the experience, wow, Neon. Seems like just yesterday this Venomancer was only level 4. Okay. Blade Mail, Mortimer's kicks is all coming in. Kuku getting hit up pretty hard, but he'll survive. Are in trouble. They'll use the taunt. Kuku now with the Spirit Vessel on him, he'll end up dead. And they're gonna look over at Play Art. Poison Nova gets used. They get the kill onto this Rubik. Now they look over at the rest. Fire Snap Cookie on the can and try and get some distance, but they get the kill onto Raging Potato with the Mana Void. Palace with no mana goes after Yopaj, gets a triple kill. And
how is Ken just
Spirit Vessel? Oh!
Poison Stinger as well.
This ward. Enough.
They have to go on this Veno. Like, before the Veno felt useless because it was so easy to kill. But these random Plague Wars and like things that are just in the fight are making it so difficult for the Radiant side. But it's really difficult for them to target prioritize now as well, because the Necro, if he doesn't die first in the fight, he's going to do so much damage and healing over time. With like the Heartstopper Aura, they love taking these long fights. But I think the Veno has to die first. Because like we said, it's a greedy 5, so in the early stages of the game, it feels awful. But as the game goes on, it starts to feel really good.
Go for me.
Palos, he's still feeling pretty strong here, but you see how the rest of the team is kind of like falling off in terms of net worth.
Look at Skem's item build. He understands that they can just fight now if he gets BKB. And he's been more willing to do this than every other carry play we've seen this tournament. Join these fights early on, change his item build to allow him to fight earlier on than normal.
Okay, Mo, how about this one? Arcane Supremacy and Scatterblast.
Okay, so it does more damage.
I'm just going to keep asking you for every single one he steals from now on throughout the rest of the tournament, how does it interact?
It basically, it widens it, B-Cup, right? Arcane Supremacy increases the widen. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's the widen amplification.
So, it widens it.
No, it doesn't do that.
The cone gets wider.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
yeah, yeah.
is under
Exactly.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Right,
attack.
okay.
It basically becomes 360.
That would be... So, I had that idea. And before... I think before they came out with an Ags. It was before they came out with the Ags that was like the gobble up and the spit out. My thought was Scatter Blast, 360, hit, and whoever it hit, it disarms. I thought that was a pretty good one. Or AoE cookies, but that would be very good.
Mid.
Blade Mail, Mortimer's Kisses, and Kuku in some trouble. It's right onto the Necro, who will eventually fall. And Waniwell dies as well. Palos comes in this one. All of a sudden, it's triple kill for Ken. Move forward, hook shot in. A lot of trouble here for the side of Neon as they're going to lose Yopaj. Palos finally gets a kill in this exchange. 3 for Ken, 1 for him, and Skem gets away.
It's the BKB timing for the Ember. That's the big one. This is exactly what I'm saying. When they buy BKBs, they can do on the Dire side. They just run at them. Great initiation. They find the Necro with just the clockwork and the Snapfire, but then at the same time they go onto the backlines of the Venom and the Rubik, so there's no counterplay for Neon. Yeah, like I said, I think it's great they got the Necro, but they have to find these squishy backline heroes first, which they 100% do, and they plans to blow.
Now you've got Aegis into the hands of Palos. The game's just even, like back and forth we go. 50 kills. This is what I love about the Southeast Asian Olympics. Triple the kills.
Oh, nice cookie.
Silence now on Raging Potato. That Mindbreaker from the Anti-Mage. Manta comes in. Stun from Palos, who's got the Basher. A man fight going on. No mana left for Palos.
You can't side him because he has no mana. Oh,
Needed an Anti-Mage. You couldn't use that mana void. Venomous Gale thrown. Waniwell in a bad spot. He'll end up dead to Ken, who's now dominating. He's 11, 4, and 13 right now. Rubik's got Spectral Dagger. Arcane Supremacy, Spectral Dagger.
The Spectre is owning though. They need to find a way of dealing with the Spectre in the fight because at the moment they can't. He just runs at people. And looking at their lineup, I'm like, yeah, well they have to scythe him to find the kill really on the Spectre, but he has Aegis now, so I don't know how they're supposed to kill him twice in this Aegis duration. So they need to kind of try and split the map up here. They need to stop fighting on Neon.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Can I say, by the way, while we're talking about Neon and we're casting them, I was so gutted for them that Sam H left, because especially just before they played 496, I was really looking forward to watching that series.
Yeah.
With if Sam H was playing, there's a telescope on the floor there. They're not picking that up. Snapfire. Yeah. And I was like, well, this is just really sad now, because you know it's not the same Neon we've seen so far for the rest of the tournament. And I'm not saying they're a bad team without Sam H, it's just I wanted to see them at their full force where they've been playing so well. And again, it feels like here the same with Kuku. I'm like, yeah, they're playing okay, but I wish they had their same team as before.
Dyer's
Yeah,
top
really
tower
it
is
looked like
under
it was
attack.
clicking for them in
Radiant's
Sam
bottom
H.
tower is under attack.
Haunt gets used, Spectre down bottom, play hard, as well as Yopaj need to leave. Yopaj pops the BKB with the rolling boulder. Spectre just walks in front of him. Now a TP attempt out. Palace hoping to get a bash there.
Second BKB gone though from the Earth Spirit, so down to 8 now.
Practically for free.
This is that's that fight mid before, by the way, is the kind of timing where you're like, oh yeah, my BKB was really good on AM, but now after we lose one fight, I wish I'd bought something else. Like I wish I had a Skadi, or I wish I was going Abyssal, or anything, because now they've missed this big BKB timing on the AM, where they were supposed to be able to try and win fights around their carry, who bought this like surprise BKB.
Disruption, Mortimer's kisses, Kuku again. Wow, hook shot from RR. And they're like right on it. He pops the blade now, but it's really not going to do anything. Telekinesis comes out from the Rubik, and they're going to get the kill here on RR. That's a trade, which is okay for Neon, but you're still losing the Necro. Skem's got this basher, a couple of hits bashed up onto Ken. He'll blow back.
That's good. They managed to get the Ember's BKB down to 8. That's good. But he does have the Arcane Runes, and the BKB is going to be up again relatively soon. But this Shadow Demon is doing so much work, though. He's going Ags as well. Has Aether Lens Glimmer, and
God.
is now 1500 away from the Ag. When he gets this, I think their game is insanely hard.
Radiant's
on
top tower is under attack. Radiant's
So good on Shadow Demon.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
You make him that viable too.
Yeah, because if when he gets this axe, they have to find a way of killing the Shadow Demon at the start of the fight. Because if he's allowed to live and just get all his spells off, I don't know how they win the fight on Neon. Shadow was the most important target.
Hook shot missed. It's now hook shot stolen by Playhard. Geomagnetic Grip comes out onto the Clockwork. They've got the Haunt. Hook shot misses from Playhard. Now Haunt onto the back lines. Poison Nova used RR low. Spirits on him, so they'll get the kill there. But Yopaj left alone, and that's not an equivalent exchange. They're going to find themselves a +1 as well.
They find the Venom in the pit as well.
This is turning into more and more bodies lost for Neon Esports. They'll end up losing 3.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? This Spectre's so big. And this is what I would say with the critical matchup Spectre against AM. Spectre feels so much better at this stage of the game. I thought that was going to be offset by the Necro, but it's not turned out like that. And now the Spectre's the strongest game in the strongest hero in the game by far.
Use expires. This will be being made here for Skem. Oh, whoa. Remnant forward, blink away. Alright. They're not going to chase.
They don't want to commit too hard. Because even if the Ember goes in there, carries on further, the rest of his team can't get there. So there's no point. 800 off the Ags on the Shadow Demon. How many times has BDZ used Disruption to save from the Scythe this game as well? It's been pretty nutty.
Certainly a handful, that's for sure.
Almost has the pipe on the position 5 clock as well, but he's still going to be useful. You're going to have the double pipe on the Radiant side. Sure.
We've been seeing a lot of that recently, the double pipe.
Only for Execration. I think it was this hero combination as well that did it last time as well.
Has enough for that Abyssal Blade. That'll be made at the secret shop. So Abyssal for both the Spectre as well as the Anti-Mage.
Snapfire almost has Ags, by the way.
First, we're going Octarine Core.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's pretty standard now, though, with the new Octarine. It feels like such a good item on so many heroes, like the Zoo, like all these castles mid, especially.
Telekinesis on a Raging Potato. Now they've got the Abyssal Blade used. Mana Void comes in. Raging Potato dies, but Yopaj is really looking to get himself this Octarine Core. He ended up going down, and well, that is Haunt used.
I meant kill Raging Potato mid though at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's good. I don't know what they can do off this though.
And his Ags, for sure. 4K lead. And you look at, so we were talking about how the net worths, how that shift had happened. Dire at the top, and you know, Ember and Snapfire have kind of fallen behind. Now it's the exact opposite. Like Spectre's up there, and the other two cores are with them.
Yeah, but I think this aspect does tend to fall off a little bit as the late game goes on. Not massively necessarily, but it's just all in the team fights this game, to be honest. That's where the net worth difference comes from. And I honestly feel like Radiant would be much further ahead if they didn't have that one really bad team fight before. In mid, they were like 4K up and they threw heroes in one by one and all died. I think you can see exactly on the graph when it happened as well. Because they were playing so well before that. And I think the game could have got out of control if they didn't throw their lives away.
Well, you see how that graph bottoms out, and you look at it and it's all just red. Red squares on that graph.
So Snapfire has the axe now, which is kind of this double save now against the Scythe, which is nice. So they don't have to be just so worried about the only having the disruption. So they have the gobble up as well.
Or he gobbles him up, and the Scythe rips through the Snapfire, automatically killing him, and then kill the person inside. That being said, Kuku pops the BKB, Blade Mail comes in, RR goes and throws the hook shot over at Wanyuel, gets pushed back by the Cogs. I don't think the Venomous Scale hits, and Kuku getting run down here with the Abyssal Blade being used by Palace to get the kill here on the Kuku. RR drops the Spirit Vessel. Spirit Vessel out onto the Anti-Man, going to the back lines over the Rage Potato, but the break is there from BDZ. Rolling Boulder forward from Yopaj, Boulder Smash as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. They'll get that kill here on a Rage Potato. Eventually, Haunt gets used onto the back lines. Play hard, gets the kill onto the Rubik. Triple kill for Palace as Wanyuel dies, but they've got the disruption on the Yopaj. So Yopaj won't be able to make his way out of this one. Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains to lock him in. Palace with the Ultra kill, just not killing Skem. And it's a 4-for-2 in the favor of Execration.
And basically wasted all of his BKB duration trying to kill the Snapfire because there was a great disruption by BDZ to delay it, like the whole situation. And again, the Spectre just pops Haunt and goes on the backline. And as soon as the Veno and the Rubik die, it feels so sad for Neon. This Necro first every fight.
Hook shot on the two Cogs, push back, play hard, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. BKB's been popped by Kuku, but where do you go? Not many options for him. RR now in front, leading the charge. That was Sleight of Fist used into the Venomous Scale, but they've gotten the bashes out on a Kuku. They'll end up dead. They'll find the kill on a RR, Rolling Boulder in. Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Bullshot Man. Magnetized down on the 3 heroes. They got the kill into the Shadow Demon as BDZ drops. Spectre in some trouble. Well, Raging Potato dealing with the Poison Nova, but Yopaj ends up dead. Good Fire Snap Cookie on a 2. Skem gets bashed up. Mortimer's Kisses for 1 shot. Down goes Wanyuel. Skem the last one alive. Trying to man fight this. Can he get anything out of it? No, he can't. Everybody dies on the side of Neon Esports.
Oh, Raging Potato!
Buyback really not available on multitude of heroes.
The Greavesaur is keeping him alive, but I mean, what a play by Raging Potato. That was so sick. Using the Gobble Up to just stun straight away, then they have chains coming. Palace survived the whole fight for so long, even though he had Aegis.
See, I said it was Mortimer's Kisses for 1 shot, but it makes the same animation as the Gobble Up spit out. Or it's the same splatter, and I'm just not used to that. All right, Mo, you know what? Take over on the play-by-play.
That's right. At least one
of them. Gonna do both sides.
What's going on, B-Cup?
Jesus, I'm getting embarrassed this game right now. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't go on the Spectre at all. I feel like if Kuku had reper-scythed the Spectre at the start to take away his first line.
Ooh, telekinesis on a Ken. Does that give them the opportunity to go in Palace, play hard? He's in some trouble. Glimmer Cape, Spectral Dagger, Bash from Palace on their super. Gets the kill. Anti-Mage still up in just 35. Oh, jeez.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's got a remnant away. Yep. And it has the best marker. Okay. Old assets. Pulling Boulder, magnetized, magnetic grip, Reaper Scythe down on the Raging Potato. BDZ can't get the save on that one. And he'll steal. Did he get Haunt? Okay, Rubik's got a Haunt to work with, but there's the Abyssal Blade. Shoot down! Oh, Rubik! He stays alive on the other side of the fight. Necro now goes for Ken. They've got the silence. They can't get the kill just yet. And now here comes Skem. BDZ within the Glimmer Cape, blink forward looking over as they take out Ken. BKB's been popped. Mana Void on the BDZ. So now 2 heroes down on the side of Execration. They both have buyback. We'll see if they use it. Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Grip, that hit on a 2. And now they look over at Raging Potato, gobble up, spit out. Now Raging Potato, he is in trouble as he gets hit with Venom Scale. Triple kill here for Skem. Looks over at RR, gets a couple of bastions, looks at Palace. Hookshot comes in, banished from Palace on the anti-mage. And now Ken buys back. He comes back into the fight, running forward, and they'll find themselves the kill on a Yopaj. Palace godlike, but here comes Skem. He's got the ultra kill. BKB's been popped by Ken. Blink forward, Searing Chains, locks up the anti-mage. Telekinesis now out onto the Spectre. Spectre's lifted up, in some trouble. The Bash is out onto the Venomancer. Wanuel now needs to try and run. Palos, he's popped the Blade Mail, or not popped the Blade Mail, it's Kuku who's popped the Blade Mail, and Palos falls to play hard, who I believe takes the Rampage away from Skem.
Yeah, but
and the 10-time spree.
I do that with a Rubik every time I play. I'd Fate Bolt for that steal Rampage. It's all about the power play. You don't want to let your carry know that they're doing really well, because then their head gets too big and they throw. So you've got to keep them grounded.
Please. Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, crazy fight. The fact that they finally killed the Spectre is pretty bonkers. Yes, AM's actually doing damage now because he has this Scardy as well. It's much harder for the Spectre to like 1v1 him. And he had Butterfly Kudo per second ago, but I do actually think he has to go for Rapier, which he just changed to on Skem. It's nice. And the Octarine keeps the Earth Sweat alive for so long. It takes ages to kill him because of all the life steal that comes through.
I don't love lifesteal.
I didn't know the lifesteal was only 5% against creeps. I thought it was more than that.
Come on, Mo. I know something so simple as that. Says guy who is messing up multiple times.
Sorry, man. My bad. I'll step it up. I'll step it up.
I'm trying to do that too. Thanks.
I'm assuming Vela's going to buy out for the Greaves here as well. I wonder what else he would buy. Maybe he's thinking about going Axe or something on the Vela?
Or Staff.
Probably not. I don't know if you go Force. Because I think you just get run down anyway. Oh my god, he fought Force. I don't think this is good.
High fives all around, baby.
I think this is good though.
No, I don't know. He seems like you could still get chased
regardless. There's a nullifier on Spectre now as well. Which is going to purge... Oh no, he didn't go nullifier. He went Scardy instead. Right, okay. It's a little bit better then. I thought he was going to go nullify to help deal with the Necro.
I'm Rapier now for Skem.
And this is pretty bad because now Spectre doesn't have buyback. So all they have to do is win one fight on Neon and the game's over.
Skem? Okay, that was slow reactions. Hookshot comes out on a Skem. He blinked forward and then just stood still. Then gets the Abyssal Blade on the BDZ, who will disrupt himself. They look over at RR. He's got a lot of damage coming in with the Mana Void, but he doesn't get the kill onto the Clockwork Hook. Reaper Scythe in on the BDZ to get the kill onto the Shadow Team. Dead for 117 seconds. Does have buyback. Spectre's still dead for 13.
This is really good though because they're taking them by surprise. This is what the Rapier's supposed to do. Jumping up to that high ground at the tier 3, it looks really rash, but effectively what you're doing is you're trying to say, you know, you're like screaming at them in the face saying, oh my god, we're here, like, and yeah, they take them by surprise and they manage it. It's the big Rapier reveal. And now they're like, oh my god, there's a Rapier on AM and we don't have buyback on our Spectre. Let's farm that one. And it's so sad because for the Spectre, he just bought Butterfly as well. And he was like, oh yes, I have this advantage where the AM doesn't have any True Strike yet. All of a sudden, there's a rapier, and he's level 30.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
God, I didn't even notice the experience. Jesus.
I mean, the AM's level 30 isn't the biggest deal, but it's nice.
Well, RR, he'd like to say otherwise. Gem dropped on the deck.
And buyback as well, and then he pings out the ward as well. He knows where they have vision.
Radiant's courier has been Radiant's courier.
The AM coming mid here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're just hitting a tier 3 mid without the AM.
Let's have some fun.
What?
Okay.
Spectre still doesn't have buyback for 500 gold either. This could be awful.
Oh, gobble up, speed out, right on top of 3 heroes. Spectral Dagger coming in now over to the high ground, blink deep, and has the Abyssal Blade, but doesn't get the kill on the Raging Potato, who pops the Guardian Greaves. Guitar Horn used by Palace. Palace hit with the Telekinesis as well as the Magnetize. They use the Poison Nova. Palace is in a lot of trouble. The Mortimer's Kisses is coming in. They're getting the kill on Emmanuel. Palace ends up dead. They'll get that kill on a Yopaj. 2 for 1 so far. No buyback on the Venomancer. So Neon will run. Despite
don't know
killing the Spectre.
They don't know that he doesn't have buyback though, so they have to get out there on the AM because they're really worried with 2 of their own heroes dead that they're not going to be able to carry on pushing, because if the Spectre buys back there, they might be able to kill the AM and take the Rapier. Although it looks really weird for us that they're not ending the game now on Neon. They have to be so careful. Like, they want this Aegis on AM, I would imagine, as the next big thing. I don't know if he can take it. I think he's... I guess he can drop the Battle Fury, but...
I guess, yeah, right.
Well, they see Raging Potato top.
Gobble up, spit out with the Scatter Blast. Raging Potato,
I think if the Rubik had...
Oh, Lotus Orb.
I think if the Rubik had gone in quicker there, they might have found the kill.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Get owned.
We'll shredder right onto this
Get
courier.
owned, donkey.
Get globbed on.
Dab or something. Just awful.
I've never dabbed in my life.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
I heard you
I'm
wake
no
up
man
every
when it comes
morning
to
and
dabbing.
You literally wake up every morning and you just dab. I can see it.
I think I don't know if I'm supposed to be offended that you think so lowly of
So
me.
today's a good day. You just dab in bed and then get up.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Oh, they want to take the spot tier 2. I didn't even realise the Radiant still had a tier 2 on the map. And the Dire have one as well, actually, bot lane as well. Everyone's just been fighting in the mid lane over and over again, it feels like, for the last 20 minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, yeah, just stop. Through backdoor protection, Skem will get it.
Radiant's bottom
It's Rapier Gaming. Spectre still doesn't have buyback for another 350.
He's going to have to get that 350 from the Loch Ness Monster if he ever gets that opportunity to do so. And,
Oh, there's a gem on the floor in the base.
go for the mid once again. Yeah, I think that's their gem originally that Neon picked up and gave back.
Nobody realised for like the whole time since the last fight that there was a gem in the base.
Smoke picked up with Clockwork. Roche is up. That's Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard.
Worth mentioning, by the way, that Ken has Flicker.
Haunt gets used, the Visibility comes out, not gonna play hard, and they're looking to get the kill here on this Rubik, but they just can't lock him down completely just yet. Finally, the finishing blows come in for Palace with the Mortimer's Kisses flying in, out on Emmanuel, but the Abyssal Blade is used on a Skem, out on the BBZ. The Hook Shot comes out as well as the Disruption to get the kill on Emmanuel. 2 heroes gone, Anti-Mage by himself, Cogs pushes him away, so he's stunned up for just a moment. They've got the break as well as the BKB being popped by Skem. He's on the run, there's the bash from Palace. Boulder's managed to get some distance, not onto the high ground just yet though. Will escape.
Kuku manages to deny the DD rune on the way out. That could have been a disaster. Really, again, really good entry by the Radiant side. They pop the Hornet and just go on the back line first. Kill the Veno, kill the Rubik. I think the Rubik is 100%, they've realised the most important target to kill for them because it's so much quicker to kill than a lot of the other heroes.
Anti-Mage really would like to get himself in these. He's still the only level 30 on the map.
Yep. And he knows they have no Haunt now as well. So that's why the supports just instantly buy back and they go into the Roche pit. Because without the Haunt, they don't have that vision control in the fight where they see everybody.
Boulder onto the high ground.
Oh,
spot.
the lift!
Potato Scatterbuster comes in, and now the lift is out onto Ken. Ken trying to come in here, but
my
there's the Reaper's Light. Oh, it's saved by BDC once again. Powell's coming over. Aegis into the hands of Skem, so he's got that second life. He put the Battle Fury into the backpack. He blinks away, gets some distance. Now Palace, Fire Snap Cookie. They get the kill here on the BDZ, so there's no save anymore, but they get the kill on the Playhard. So Playhard's dead for 2 minutes without buyback. They'll buyback on the Shadow Team. They look over at RR. Down goes the Clockwork. He's got buyback as well. So still 5-on-4. They look over at Wanuel, who used that flicker trying to get away, but won't make much distance between him and the side of Execration. Palace, good with the Spirit Vessel. Skem continuing to move on forward. He's got himself that second life as well as the Divine Rapier. The Spider Fist, Searing Chains comes through with the Necro. Necro, Spirit Vessel on the run from Palace, because Palace is going to attack him to the Ghost Shroud. They've got the Lotus Orb.
need to get the
Out the Mana Void! Oh my! Blows him up. He's got buyback. Necro dies. He'll buy back. They'll find the Shadow Demon. BDZ goes down. He's dead for 2 minutes.
Man, this Rapier just completely turned the game on its head. This was such a good pickup from Skem. So I'm saying exactly it's the same time the Spectre gets the Butterfly, and now he can't fight that AM anymore.
Back. Right.
Kuku managed to pick up the Refresher Shard in the fight, by the way. I don't know who took the cheese, but Kuku still has there's a cheat on Spectre. Okay.
Actually pretty decent. They'll be fighting 3v4 though, if the fight happens.
Radiant's top tower.
They have to play with the AM here. He has Aegis. Oh, waddling top here. Kuku's so slow with this dagger. And again, I think the Shadow Demon dying and buying back and dying again is it's the biggest kill they can find. The saves against the Scythe, the Purge is well coming through all the time. It's the most annoying hero here to deal with. In fact, he's out of the game. Massive for Neon here. I don't know how they're supposed to take the fight without the Shadow Demon.
They're going with the Haunt, Remnant forward of his way to use the Venomancer, but they've got themselves a Sun on the RR, already getting low, the Magnetize as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. They get the kill on the RR. They look over at Palace, visibly from Skem. Reaper Sight comes in, knocks Palace out of the game for almost 3 minutes. Jesus.
Go make a cuppa, because
you just got globbed.
This game was so back and forth. What a crazy game. It's not even over quite yet.
Going to Wanuel. Yeah, Ken's still doing some work.
They still have
Wonderbird's Kisses coming in. BKB being Popeye Yokaj as well as Kuku. Can they get the Aegis out of the hands of Skem?
That's the thing. He still has the Aegis on the AM, so it's like even if they kill him the first time here, it's not a big deal. Oh, the
it's
kisses!
Close. Gobble up, spit out, and now the Kisses coming through. Potato's still alive. They'll go after the Ancient. Remnant forward, looks over at Skem, pops the Aegis. The Ancient sitting at about 1600 health. They haven't given up just yet. Female pop, they'll go for the Ancient, and there's the...
Oh.
Dire team ban. Team ban.
But they are also the highest plus minus in the group. They're plus
Radiant
8.
team ban. Radiant team ban.
They play Heenan, who is the 5th team. They're even plus
Dire team
minus.
ban. Dire team ban.
Okay. This should be a high scoring one. They always score high against each other. Last two have been 2-2 and 5-2.
10
I love
seconds
myself some high scoring soccer.
5 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Okay, we get started.
Dire team pick. Team pick.
EGB.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team.
All right, here we are back at it again with another game here for Omega League Day 13.
Dire team pick.
We're here. We made it. We're at the Baker's Dozen of games.
Radiant
Although I don't
team
know.
pick.
Actually, is Baker's Dozen a global thing? I answer. Yeah, you think so?
Dire team ban. Team ban.
No idea. I'm just assuming.
Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you guys use the term Baker's Dozen in your country? And it has to be yes or no, space, country of origin. That's what I want to know. A little chat interaction there for you. Neon Esports took game 1. I think they're one game away from securing
team ban. Team ban.
a top spot here.
No, because if 496
No,
win
no,
their series,
if they 2-0 their series, because this would be a third 2-0 for them. Right. You're right. You're right. And when you're right, you're right.
Dire team
So,
ban. Team ban. Radiant
dude, I
team
think
ban.
everything's just been off for me. I don't know what it is, but it's certainly just been everything, I guess. So yeah, Darkseer Clockwork, we have been seeing some Darkseer here.
Radiant
I was actually, casually streaming earlier today, and I had Jenkins on with me. It was a fun time. We talked about Darkseer and how good this hero is and how good Wall is, and he said the Ion Shell heal is heal or whatever it is really good as well.
yeah, it doesn't heal. It gives them extra
400 health, right?
It's pretty crazy. Oh, so not only do they take the Oracle for themselves, they block pick it from Execration. That's interesting. Okay. So now they're like, oh, they've taken the Oracle. We wanted to play that against the Darkseer. Crap.
10 seconds remaining.
That's too bad.
It's also really good against
5
Tiny as well, this
seconds
Oracle.
remaining.
I think because you can stop all the magic damage that comes through with the Fate's Edict. It does show that it's going to be Darkseer 3, Clock 4, Oracle 5, though, like 99% of the time. I mean, they could swap it up a little bit potentially, but I'd be very surprised if it wasn't that way round. The Execration were probably thinking, like, are they letting the Oracle through? And they've picked Darkseer? Oh.
Take it.
This Darkseer, though, is really good against the Doom because you can always surge away the target that's been doomed as well. It's very important. So it kind of forces the Doom to have to surge the Darkseer. And then if he does, it means the Oracle can save the Darkseer. So they kind of have like 1.5 saves in their lineup on Neon, which is nice. I'd be interested to see where they play this Doom on Execration as well. I feel like it's probably going to be a Ken hero. but it could equally be Raging Potato.
So, I know Execration are on the verge of being 2 and 3 in the group. However, I think they've looked really good.
I don't know if they've looked really good. They've looked okay.
For a roster that just has kind of come together, and, you know, Palace and Ken, I think they're still teenagers. Like, I think they've looked pretty good.
They've definitely got things they can work on. I don't think they've played badly at all. They've just made like quite a few mistakes in a lot of occasions. And there goes the Sven with the Darkseer.
Mercedes Svens.
Sven Bugini.
Actually, do we have a car sponsor for this event? No.
10 seconds remaining.
I love this hero with Darkseer. I think it's absolutely bonkers. It'd be interesting to see how many ancient stacks they make as well. I think Execration have to be willing to play the tempo game here. Take the fights early on, but then you have to be really careful that if you do get ahead on Execration, not to give away too much in the mid game, because like we've seen already once this tournament that when the Darkseer Sven team falls behind, the only way they can come back into the game is by fighting non-stop. And if you play into their hands on Execration, I feel like you're giving Neon the advantage to come back into the game.
5 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
I like this Magnus pick though. They have a really strong lineup on Execration. So it's probably going to be Snapfire 5? I think Ken has to play the Magnus, right? So Magnus and Doom probably would be my 2 and 3, I would assume. Unless they want to play like Doom 5 against the Darkseer offlane or something. And he just devours the creep that is Iron Shield. It's the only thing I can think of.
I do not like the sound of Doom 5.
Dire team bad.
But then, because they could then do Snapfire 3, Tiny 4, Magnus 2, and then pick a carry. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's good. Because Doom can play any position, really. It's just really greedy.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What is this last band going to be? Because you've got your mid, your offlaner, your 4-5. Let's see what you're looking for. Mid, Queen of Pain still available? Yeah.
Radiant
Could go to that.
Radiant team.
Ban that Ember, ban the Earth Spirit. Technically, Bat could be a mid. And the Kunkka's been banned. A bunch of mids getting banned.
10
So they're assuming that it's Doom 5 as well, I think, by the way. Or like Doom 3, Snapfire 5.
Because they've banned the Troll.
Yeah. And they're trying to ban bad core matchups for the Sven.
Dire team.
Which, yeah, I think Jug and Troll are definitely 2 of them. And they're both heroes that use the Empower really well.
Seconds remaining. Radiant team. Pack.
Ooh, I like that.
But is it Mag 1 then? And they put the puck mid? I mean, they can do so many different things with their lineup in terms of lanes and Execration.
10 seconds remaining.
They need to make sure they pick some catch here for the puck, I think, as well.
Remaining.
Otherwise, they're going to struggle.
So now it's really not worth going for the Queen of Pain, right? Yeah. Is it worth going like...
I'd love to see Underlord mid.
Ooh, okay, so that's not even close to what I was going to say. I was going to say TA.
A TA's okay as well. I don't mind TA. Yeah, that would be okay.
Is TA too greedy, though?
I wouldn't mind like Quastwex Invoker or something as well. I think would be fun. That's the hero that we saw OG play, wasn't it, with this Sven Darkseer? But, I mean, Thompson loves that hero, but I don't know if Yopaj plays it. I'd assume he can.
So Yopaj Invoker is not in his top 10 or whatever, is in the most played heroes. So whatever it is, it's... TA is his most played hero, 82 games, 70% win rate. So that's not bad at all. Seems very worth it. He actually has never played Invoker Pro.
Wow, okay. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the game. Maybe it's a Nyx mid.
I'm gonna stay with my TA pick.
Yeah, I want to see
Oracle mid. Oracle mid.
Oracle it's so annoying to lead against.
You may now
Oh, okay. I mean,
I saw the purple. I got excited for a second, then I got it right.
I think this is their comfort, but I don't know how much I like it because again, people pick Puck against the Void Spirit to make his game really difficult. But Yopaj is probably saying like, I just want to play my hero, and if there's a Puck in the game, I don't really care. I think it's an okay Void Spirit game. I can play the tempo for my team. It works really well with Darks here because he can Iron Shell me and buff up my mid game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about the mid hero having to be melee to play with the Darks here, like to be ideal. Because I thought about Ember, but it got banned last phase from Execration.
Ken on that. Puck, Palace on the one position, Magnus, RR on the Snapfire, Raging Potato playing the Doom, and BDZ on the Tiny. Then Yopaj on the Void Spirit, Skem on the Sven, Wanuel on the Oracle, Play Hard on that Clockwork, and Kuku on the Darkseer. Okay. Down to see the Svensson Martin.
Svensson Martin. Oh dear.
The next label play.
We talked about this mid matchup before, right? Between the Void Spirit and the Puck.
I think so.
I feel like Void
I've seen it
Spirit
a couple of times.
Yeah, Void Spirit does really well because Puck doesn't have a great laning stage. I think like Void Spirit has a good attack animation. He has good damage. He has the nuke to be able to clear the wave and secure the range creep. So all kind of trade farm, but Void Spirit does a little bit better. But then as the game goes on, the Puck makes the Void Spirit's game really hard with the coil and whatnot. But I think the key hero for me is going to be Hanwell, whatever, however I say his name. I should probably figure it out on this Oracle. And then I think the Darkseer comes second. Because they're both the enabling heroes. And like this Clockwork is kind of going to be annoying and everything. But like if the Oracle survives the fights, it's going to be really difficult for Execration to ever take them.
Yeah. I will say, I'm going to go for it again. Never in doubt, Game 3 is coming. Even though First Blood's about to be given up by Execration. And it'll be First Blood for Play Hard. Still though, never in doubt. I feel like every time I talk about this Game 3, I am with utter certainty. But a two-man Stormhammer, Skem, he'll survive. Using a lot of mana. And taking a lot of damage to start off. They're just going. They're literally just going right now. There's 3 heroes here, and Play Hard's running in with Battery Assault.
Onto the tower.
Now they've got the toss. That's only 2 tower shots.
Can they kill it?
I say only 2 tower shots. He's gonna join in. What is he doing? What are you doing?
To be fair, he thought exactly the same as me. Where like he sees at the clock side, he's like, yeah, I can get this kill, and all of a sudden, Void Spirit comes across my screen, like just into view on the left-hand side. Just jumps in, and I'm like, oh no.
That's what happened to me. All I hear is just the JoJo's nani, and it's just like, you might be wondering how I got here. Oh, Ken.
God. Amazing.
Still love you, Ken. Everybody makes mistakes every now and then.
Oh, it was the way it happened was just hilarious. That was all.
Yeah.
This Puck is getting chunked.
Yeah, already. Yopaj already level 2. So.
But he abuses hitting level 2 first, yeah, on Yopaj, like you say, so. He understands that as soon as he hits that, he is a lot stronger than the puck.
So, Stormhammer, Doom in some trouble, Raging Potato, hit with the Fortune's End, and there will be another kill for the side of Neon Esports.
So we haven't talked about this. It's Snapfire position 5 this time, not 3. And the Doom's going to be the 3 with the tiny 4, which I think is better this game. I actually would have liked to have seen the Doom 5. I think it would have been hilarious up against the Iron Shell in the top lane, but probably not good.
If the toss is what it is. Fortune's End, though, comes out onto BDZ. Not enough mana for a Stormhammer's short 20 mana top. Battery Assault used by Play Hard, but Fire Snap Cookie will stun up this Clockwork. Oh, missing the skewer. Sloppy from Execration.
Now the Darkness is almost level 3 as well, because the Clockwork didn't take any of the XP.
I'm still never in doubt. Yeah.
Clock's going in.
Yeah, cogs around RR once again. Fire Snap Cookie to escape, but here comes Kuku. Iron Shell Scatter Blast. Okay. I think they have a Shockwave to work with. Skewer missing it. But they do have a Shockwave. Kuku pulled back. One more shot and another kill here for Execration.
That was really poor. I think if the Clock accidentally aggroed the tower. Well, he didn't accidentally do it. He clicked that Snapfire. And so he aggroed the tower. I think if he just keeps on running next to him with Battery Assault and Iron Shell, I think he gets the kill. But as soon as the tower hits come through, it's just too much. And now the Magnus is level 3.
Avalanche comes in, not going to matter. BDZ dead.
This lane's really strong when Oracle gets level 3. They have to be so careful down in bot lane now. I think they can go again here when the Sven stuns up on Raging Potato. Yeah, I think they're going to go on him again. Okay, maybe not. Has he got stick charges or something? Yeah, he has 9 sticks, right? Okay. They did the clicking and I didn't. The 4-minute rune's going to be really important here, mid. The puck has his bottle coming out as well. Void Spirit's already got his.
Yeah, and it'll be delivered. I don't know how Kent's staying in the lane. Thought it was a little difficult for him right there, but RR now dying top with these levels, you know, it is getting a little bit easier. They were struggling to get that kill before, but now a little bit easier with the extra level on the Iron Shell.
He has double brace on the mag as well, so it's really difficult to bully him out the lane, but they can keep running up the Snapfire. Clockwork's coming over for the 4-minute rune. Spawns bot, and I'm gonna get a haste rune on Yopaj.
That means he might even just go towards another lane.
Potentially at level 6, yeah, but he's really low at the moment. Has he got a salve coming out or something? Yeah.
This place.
Radiant
Ken's in trouble now. Oh, what that was. Like, he gets the range creep, but he dies for it. It's just not...
Yeah, not at all. Ooh, went play hard.
Oh my God.
Going down top with, look at that. RR, 40 health.
Bot lane as well, the toss comes back onto the Oracle.
Dire's middle tower is under
Although he's, you know, okay, they've got Purifying Flames again. Like, I love Oracle once he gets this level 2 Purifying Flames because he can just finish off these heroes just like that. It's kind of disgusting.
Thanks,
It's always a fun time to see an Oracle just kind of like snag some early kills. 2-0-3 right now. Like,
yeah,
you're happy.
He's doing really well.
If you want to annoy your cores, folks, who are in the lower of MMRs, you just Purifying Flame steal kills.
There's so many cool things you could do Oracle in the laning stage. Like when your range creep gets low, you can send out an auto attack to deny it and then use Purifying Flames on it to get it low. Skem.
Toss with the Scorched Earth, but the Stormhammer comes in. PD's given chase. Here comes the Oracle once again, and they just can't kill this Sven. Right now, he's just a, what did you say, the Sven focus? Trying to think. I've honestly been casting the game, but also been thinking of cars.
Sven forward focus, I think I said, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as well, does it? Mid lane, coil comes out.
Got the Dream Coil, and
no way!
Oh, Jesus! With the double damage, he kills him.
Yopaj is styling.
Yopaj is a monster.
He has a bounty as
Oracle
well.
bottom, Doom in trouble. 2 heroes here. Raging Potato hit with the Stormhammer. Avalanche comes in on all 3. Purifying Flames now healing up Raging Potato.
Oh no, the double heal.
Look at all that juicy health.
Oh,
did he just use a salve?
I think he's dead.
No. Oh no, Stormhammer and Raging Potato. Oh! Us surviving. Play hard. He's there for the finish, though. Illusory Orb. Now they'll get the kill into the Oracle. They might be able to finish off more. But BDZ, he's going to start to run as Yopaj shows up. Astral Step. Fire Snap Cookie. I think you might just die on both these heroes if you don't kill this Sven. Toss up. Finally finishing Skem. Looking over at Play Hard who pops down the cons and BDZ. And no mana left on this Tiny. He's going to run and be okay.
Really good TPs though from both sides. Again, they're not afraid to get stuck in early on, which is always nice to see. I think as a spectator, as a caster, you know, we want to see teams run at each other. It's a lot more fun. 15 kills in 7.5 minutes.
Oh, I moved off that lane as the Astral Step came in. Yopaj going for the kill here on a Raging Potato. Purifying Flames, there it is. Another kill there for one. So right now, Skem is the Svendai instead of Hyundai.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. I guess which company it was. Don't worry.
Fire Snap Cookie.
Oh my. That's BMW.
Out of that one. Well, I'm trying to think like car to car. Oh, Stormhammer, Skem up top. RP? No. I don't even think he should have used the RP regardless.
The puck's coming though with the coil.
Illusory Orb and thinking about it. Fire Snap Cookie. Okay, that gives him an opportunity there. Waning Rift. They could drop the coil. I didn't even need it. Really well done there by Execration to get that kill without even using the coil.
I like how he turns around and takes a quarter of Puck's HP off before he dies though, with one hit. The power play. But again, he trades his life for the mags, so... Speed before.
Behold!
Still have RP. And the Dream Coil to work with.
He has Earn on the... You getting Earn on the Void Sphere? And he's got Phase Roots coming up. I think. Yeah, he does.
Go up towards top.
Yeah, they to just keep playing and running up this tier 1 top now, I think. It's really difficult for them to fight into this Doom, so they need just... Yeah, who's team? I think it's the Void Spirit coming down here now. Okay. They are actually going to try and defend the tower with the Yopaj rotation. But he has Doom up, so they have to be really careful. He's going Midas as well on Raging Potato.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Upworks level 6.
Midas, gosh, that is the Ultra Greed when it comes to Doom. Ken throwing a good 2-man Dream Coil. Doom out on the Void Spirit, though, dropped down the wall. Raging Potato now on the run. He's slowed up. Purifying Flames. Raging Potato in some trouble. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. They don't get the kill on any of these heroes. The Doom will eventually wear out on Yopaj, who might jump forward going for Raging Potato, but he's not too careful. Might just get hit with Scatter Blast. And, oh, Yopaj! Aether Remnant doesn't land. Yopaj False Promise! Oh my god, on 12 health, Illusory Orb comes in, and it just can't finish him off. Playhard gets the kill on a Raging Potato. Oh, Dimly. Trying to stay alive, but won't do so. Avalanche toss on the darks here?
No, I don't know how this works.
You think he dodged the heal or did he dodge the damage?
Because did he take any damage after he got false promised?
I want to say he did. but not much. Not enough where I think he should have died.
I might have to check that. Because I've no idea how that mechanic works with Dissimilate. I've never checked. And I've never seen it happen before either.
Yeah, those are like really close timings.
Are scanning.
Obviously, he's thinking the same way we are. You know, did he just pull off the move of the century? Manuel getting another kill. 4-1-6 involved with 10 to 15 for Neon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, RP?
It's just the power play RP, don't worry.
Look me in the eyes, RP. Meanwhile, Skem just top, farming up. However, look at where the Magnus is in terms of net worth. Palace having a good game. They got Yopaj. I hate when that happens. I'm thinking about a sentence to talk about, and then like a kill happens, so take my eyes off health bars in the map for a split second just to talk about this specific thing, and you're like, well, Yopaj dies.
Radiant's middle tower is under
From
attack.
tower to tower now because they know how strong they are. Sven can't really fight yet. He kind of needs this the time to come online. He's going to go Halberd, which is 100% the right play. The status resistance against the Doom and the RP. The Halberd against the Magnus, like the actual effect itself, is going to be really important. Hook shot.
That comes out on BDZ. Avalanche toss. Play hard, taking some damage, but there's the Gate Remnant with the Astral Step.
I didn't realize how tanky Clockwork was. I thought he might die. The other toss is 1400 HP in raindrops. So maybe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Sven right now, I think he's still considered a.
What is the ancient stack?
Sven die. That's big to take, and you want your Sven to get that. Magnus would love to have it. He skewers away, but they know that they need to protect this.
Both teams are absolutely going to run down here now.
It is a triple stack.
I mean, everybody's going to come and contest this, so this is a lot of gold.
Look at this play from Palace. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to take it from the back. Eat through those trees. Avalanche toss coming in to play hard. Now Shockwave, skewer into the 8th threatening. Palace should be okay. Fire Snap Cookie stuns up the Clockwork. They've got the False Promise now used onto the Clockwork.
Ult though on the
Dirty Potato taking some damage, but not enough for him to be deterred. The Stack gets taken when the fight's happening. Wall is down on the stairs. A good funnel spot for them to be locked in, but get that going to Yopaj. The damage out there on the Void Spirit is very heavy. Rage Potato dies to play hard. Mortis Kiss is coming in. Now they look over the Clockwork, but Magnus can't survive. Play hard dies. RR with the double kill. Here comes Skem. Fire Snap Cookie gets some distance, but not enough distance. Skem, one more shot will chunk out this Snapfire, and Paco just gets away from the 8th Remnant. 4 heroes die outside of Execration. Neon still moving, and Yopaj, he bought back for this.
They want to get stuck in. Make sure we can contest this. But Mag did it at the start of the fight. Just before everything kicked off. There was a cute play though, I don't know if you saw, where the Tiny managed to get the toss off on the coil. Yopaj initially because they tossed him onto the high ground when the coil was snapped, which was really cool.
That's why it's always nice to have an extra set of eyes. I think usually like LAN events have like 4 people observing.
Yeah, there's a lot of different people.
And there's a lot of people when it comes behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys follow Pinmuckle on Instagram, but when he's working an event, he shows off like that huge setup. It's amazing. I love seeing it.
It's crazy.
Shooting coil onto the Clockwork. He is going to snap it. BDZ coming from behind. Fire Snap Cookie, but I think a little bit of indecision, or actually pushed back by the cogs that keeps the distance for play hard.
Yeah. They have the blink on Mag though, so they actually have a way of initiating the fights, because a Tiny blink or a Mag blink. I mean, Puck's okay, but he's not what you really want to initiate the fight in the first place. You kind of want to hold the coil for the Void Spirit and the Sven.
Okay, so chat's just seeing that interaction with Simulate. Ooh, hold on, RP. Now coming through with the Doom, Avalanche Toss, they take out Yopaj. You're talking about...
Top tower.
If the ball is orange, he's taking damage, or he's going to take damage.
Basically, with False Promise, it's like either green or red, and it shows whether they're going to die or not, but I didn't check that.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I'm assuming he got damaged by something that I didn't see.
It definitely seemed close, you know?
Yeah. What's Kuku going for, actually? Does he have... Okay, he has mech. He's going for hood next. I think when the hood comes out, it's going to negate so much of the damage that comes through. Like, when they get Greaves Pipe on the Neon side, they'll feel really good. He's going to scale so much. And they have the mag with Empower on their team as well to help. So the puck kind of falls off as the game goes on, but because the Doom's gone for the scaling build, he's going to kind of become the 2, and the puck changes to the 3.
Skewer back, Cogs, Battery Assault, Palos. He's sitting at about half health, but RR will help him get to the low ground. Hook shot hits onto the Snapfire. And with the Surge, Playhard was trying to stay up on the Magnus. They'll get the kill here on RR with the Purifying Flames.
Got coil. Well, I did. I didn't want to use it. Okay.
It's hard. Magnus is a little bit low on health. Seems like Skem's just been farming the entire time, which is fine. He's top of the net worth now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're getting the bot tier 1 here as well. I don't really know why they're not playing around this like big blink reveal on the mag. Maybe they feel like they need the BKBs on the Doom and the mag to be able to fight, which I can understand. Wonder if it got spotted.
Tiny needs to get this blink dagger. He's so far off of it.
Look at this clockwork that's going to break smoke. So
breaks the smoke, but will it be enough? RP still on it too. Skewer back into the Cogs. Wall is down, and now he's clipped. Oh dear, Palos is clipped. Still get the kill on a Skem, so that's okay right now for Execration. They've got 3 kills. Buyback comes in from the Oracle. Yopaj, Palos needs to find a way off this cliff, and he's got that in just a second, so he'll re-engage. Silence out onto Yopaj, Avalanche Toss, down goes Yopaj, but they lose BDZ. The blink forward coming in from Palos right in front of this Oracle, so watch the orb, ladies and gentlemen. It is orange. He will die.
So that was an insane fight. The mag, he finds the opening with the RP and he skewers all 3 of them into the cogs that the Clockworker put down, and they drop the coil on top, and there's absolutely no escape after that. You're sitting in like Scorched Earth, and the mag has Empower and just cleaving through all of you. What an insane initiation by Execration. If the Clockwork had run into the mag first instead of the Doom and cancelled the blink, the fight would have been completely different. But mag was so quick at blinking in and getting into the backlines of the fight straight away.
Really well done there by Palos.
Sven wasn't even able to get any spells off in that fight. That's how bad it was. I also don't know why he didn't keep the People's Gift on the Sven, but now he has Vambrace. He's gonna snag that one up.
$3K lead right now. Raging Potato. War Stomp on the 2, but he's in the Cogs and hit with a Battery Assault. He's got the BKB. Skewer in into the 8th Remnant. Walled again. Vacuum though. Let's see what they can do here as they get the kill into Palos. So Magnus is dead. It looks like RR will follow. 8th Remnant locks him up. Yopaj gets the kill there. So Hero's dead on the side of Execration.
Great time to fight though. They want to fight before the RP and the Doom are up again, so they just run at them and play off the bounty rings. A great Wraither Remnant by the Void as well to cancel the skewer that was coming through from the map. It delays his BKB now by a few minutes, or at least a couple of minutes.
Couple. I think that still works. $2K lead though. Do you worry that Magnus just isn't enough? Obviously the Doom's keeping up, but Sven's gonna hit like a beast, and he's also got, you know, a lot working with him when time comes with the starts.
Yeah, I'm worried about their I'm worried about their damage output. I completely agree, but on Execration, they've got Coil, they've got Doom, they've got RP, and they've got Mortimer's Kisses. So they have a team fight advantage. But as the game goes on, I feel this Sven just out.
He's gonna die, as does Rage Potato. Ken Rift silences up the Oracle. Lose your orb in the blink away with the double damage. So Doom gets used on the Sven. Now they find themselves the puck. Buyback from Rage Potato. And they're thinking about using the RP, but they just will hold it, and Playhard dies regardless. They look over the Oracle, who try to heal himself up. He'll fall too. Couple kills there for Execration, and Doom does come in.
Oh, they find the Sven.
Is it worth the buyback? We'll see in a second with Skem getting caught. Oh no, Palos! RP misses. Oi. Skewer across the crystals and still can't catch Skem. They might get themselves a kill on a Yopaj. Got Astro step in a second though, so he could make distance if he really wanted to. Back into the fight is Skem. He doesn't have God Strength anymore. Dissimulating hits 3. Dream Coil down.
Back comes the
Potato. He just fought back. Here comes the wall. Skewer pops the Dream Coil. Skem in trouble. Hit with a Waning Rip. He'll die. Avalanche Toss hits on a Yopaj, killing both the Void Spirit and this Sven.
They need to respect this max damage output.
Fight missing the RP. Still going decently well. They'll kill the Oracle once again. They work over Play Hard. We've got the Fire Snap cookie buyback from the Void Spirit for the second time in this game, but I'm not certain what he's buying back for. Yes, Darkseer is here. These heroes are low on the side of Execration, but if you don't get anything for it, I mean, the value just goes plummeting down on the buyback. So can he get it? Can he get it without getting caught? Aether Remnant lands onto the Snapfire. Astral Step, RR low, vacuum back, Avalanche Toss. Now he's silenced. Can they kill Yopaj? With that
the Void
surge,
Spirit Darkseer, baby.
Oh my god. Aether Remnant looking for more. Phase shift to lose your orb. Avalanche comes in.
Here we go again.
But still,
Radiant's bottom tower is
this is the
under
Aether
attack.
Remnant. Centaur came over and blocked it from. I think he was too far out regardless.
I think the fact that Neon decided to carry on trying to fight up in that top lane after the Sven and the Void Spirit have both died, possibly a little bit of a misplay. I think they lose all their damage when those two are dead. But it feels like when the SCA teams get going, they really do commit for their fights, don't they?
Oh yeah.
And Yopaj especially just is never afraid to buy back, which could be a good thing, but now you look at his net worth and you're like, oh, maybe not then.
Smoke up here from Neon Esports. 4K lead for Execration so far. Palace going into the Silver Edge, and then Puck going Ags, of course, but Puck's being caught and Puck's being killed. So Ken, 6-time streak into the hands of Yopaj, and starting to become the Mercedes Sven.
Can they go Roche now with the Puck being dead? Because I think that was a... Is that a dieback from him? No, it wasn't, but he just doesn't have gold. Yeah, okay.
No, that was on an illusion. Skewer though with the RP on the 2. Fire Slam quickly lines it up.
Oh no.
Oh god, Skem's starting to hit away really hard, and they'll get the kill to Palace as well as RR.
They want Rage.
Missing that Doom is pretty massive, and now Rage Potato, he'll try to TP out, but the damage, triple kill still here for the Sven.
This is what I was saying, like, as soon as the God Strength goes off, even if he gets caught in the RP, it just doesn't matter. I know it doesn't give strength anymore, but he's so, like, innately tanky because he has the SMY, the Beaky, and the Van Brace. If they don't kill him in the RP duration, I think he's just going to turn around and absolutely destroy everybody. It doesn't matter, even if he got doomed to that fight, it doesn't make a difference. But yeah, what did he do?
An illusion.
An illusion of what?
I would assume this. No, maybe of Yopaj because he picked up an illusion.
Middle tower is under attack.
Which makes sense, but yeah, like you say, unfortunately it's an illusion, and then the fight's just difficult from there. There's a DD that spawned top as well. Top lane.
Might catch the puck, Aether Remnant, and the hook shot. Down goes Ken. Back-to-back deaths.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And now the Doom's BKB is down to 7 seconds. The Max is down to 8 seconds. They have to be winning these mid-game engagements on Execration.
Stormhammer, do you pop the double damage for this one? Do you even need it? You're a Mercedes Fens now. Just running after him, 709 movement speed, casually.
The fact he has this DD bottled as well is so scary for Execration. We have to remember, by the way, we've had 3 games for how long? Every single day? Almost.
Don't doubt the 3 games, Mo.
So what
you've done this before. When are you going to learn?
Dude gets popped. Oh. Hook shot.
Hook shot, BKB, now not worth it here for Raging Potato. Stormhammer comes in, hit with the Spirit Vessel, and double damage popped on the Sven, so look at the kill on a Raging Potato.
I mean, this is without God Strength. He's hitting for 440. Good stuff.
Mo,
Dire's middle
I don't know what your vibe is right now, as the kids would say, but I don't like it.
I'm not doubting the game theory. I'm just saying it's looking.
It sounds like you're doubting game theory.
It's looking unlikely.
You've said that before. Yopaj.
Hot lane.
Aether Remnant on the Palace. Skewer back.
I think he has to beat
not into any of these allies. Hook shot comes in, has the BKB, but he just seems low on health that he's just gonna die.
I mean, even if he tries to BKB TP, the clock's gonna come in with the hook shot still. So.
Ken?
Dire's top tower
He's in trouble. No illusory orb, so he gets hit with the Stormhammer. Now he'll get the illusory orb, but you're faster movement speed than the orb. Doom used on the Sven. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. This would be a massive kill for them. But he's so fast. Oh my god, look at him run already across the map. He's left.
He's fine. He's as well.
Gone.
Here we go, baby.
And then on a Raging Potato, they'll go to the back lines looking for RR instead. And Doom ends up dead, as does RR. 2 gone. It's the Sven Bergini.
There was some really funny football commentary recently where there was a guy that was running really fast down the pitch, and instead of commentating the game, the commentator just made car sounds. And I've decided maybe that's what we should do with the Sven when he gets served up.
Dire's middle tower.
I'd be down with that.
As just as he gets surged away, you know?
That's your 5-year-old car sound right there.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah,
so
I feel like you
satisfying.
gotta. I mean, you're an adult. You gotta make it a little.
What is happening?
Dying. Gotta make it a little better, you know. You gotta upgrade to a manual. Can't just be, you know, the auto. You know, you're excited.
Sounds like I'm thinking, doesn't it?
I'm like wanting to do a car sound. I just
Let's
also
not do
wanna
that.
embarrass myself. I really don't.
A paladin sword for the Sven. I think he wants to keep the Titan sliver though. Yeah, he does. Do you think you could? God. That's it.
We'll have to tell
I think you give the
Dino
paladin
about this.
sword to the Oracle, honestly.
Sven just going in on a Raging Potato, toss back, okay, and the skewer, alley-oop, but BKB's been popped by Skem. God strength for another 20 seconds. Tiny now on the cliff. 4 staff down to the low ground. It's his own 4 staff.
That was a nice play though, the toss into the skewer. Kind of like
that was
got
an
them.
alley-oop right there.
Yeah, they got them one by one. But it feels like for the last 5-10 minutes of this game, the whole of the Execration side have just been picked off one by one. And they need to be winning these mid-game teamfights as 5 if they have want to have a chance of winning them. How often do we see Darks here just never lose? It just pops up at this 20 to 25 minute mark and they just start running at you non-stop. And it fits Neon's playstyle so much. So not only is it a good combination, but when they're like that as a team anyway. Oh boy.
You know, you just try not to flood the engine. when you're in that early game.
No, oh god.
That didn't work.
That was even worse than mine, and I sounded like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to, you know, starting the car right there. You're trying to get the engine going. Your mom just goes, Ben, you don't want to flip the engine. Don't do it too much.
They're going top here on the Doom. Veggie potato. It's okay.
Never in doubt. And he's got a blink dagger now.
Never in doubt.
Dire are scanning.
I never understand why pro players always bring out 1 TP at a time. Why would you not just bring like 2 on the Sven at the moment, right? Like he's got 1 coming out on the career.
RP, all right. Mortimer's kisses coming through Avalanche in. Can they kill them both? They can. Down goes Wanuel as well as Dopage. Looking for play hard. Dream Coil used. Hook. I mean, that gets you a lot of distance, considering the fact that you're hit with the Dream Coil, but it's not going to be enough distance. Voidsphere, that's his 3rd buyback of the game.
They caught him in Coxer.
He just constantly buys back. Astro Stormhammer now out on an RR. Got the Yules, Aether Remnant hitting the puck. RR goes down, puck in trouble. Yules again, and the phase shift avoids the vacuum, and he's gone.
Oh, this Aether Remnant is so close to hitting. Oh my god. Do you see this?
Oh, don't move, don't move! He's got no TP. Pause comes in. 40-29. These Southeast Asia games, man.
They need to fight now while the RP's down, though. Like, the Coil's gonna be off cooldown because it had an Arcane rune on it, and Doom's gonna be up. But I think RP's the biggest skill they have on Execration. Like, by far. Because it's the main control for Sven.
Mm-hmm.
What does Skem build next, by the way? Does he go Axe? Or does he go, like, Daedalus or something? Because Satanic as well is pretty good for the status resistance with the SMY, with the Titan Sliver. He also hits for 630 when he pops God Strength. We should probably write that down.
Ooh, I like that one. Somebody said in chat he's the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. I'm an American. I don't get football. I don't get soccer references on the soccer pitch. McLaren Sven 1. All right. I'm trying.
Chat, you got to step your game up. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. We have to get car brands.
Right, I want everybody in chat right now to tell me what items Sven's going to build next. You all have one guess.
Items are on the screen. Unpause now.
Oh, it's going to be the Satanic.
I feel like just the Porsche Sven works a little bit.
Sven.
Is it Porsche? Yeah, right. Because usually Americans call it Porsche, and then you only say it for so many years until somebody goes, Porsche.
Oh, puck.
Oh God, Ken getting caught again. There's the Stormhammer, and another kill for Skem.
Didn't he just make a really good escape just before that? I forgot because it feels like it was 10 minutes ago now. But
yeah,
I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to push the waves out, but he doesn't expect the Void Spirit and the Sven to be so close. Well, I mean, this TP.
Hook shot out on a raging potato. Cogs pushing back, Purifying Flames gets the BKB off. Now needs to try and leave. Blink Dagger in 3, 2. Oh, not gonna get it off, and he'll end up dead. Kuku getting the kill there.
Are fortified.
Only a 4K lead, considering they did have that buyback from the Void Spirit.
Top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
They're gonna go for this though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
There's no reason not to. They have the Satanic coming on the Sven as well. Yeah, he's got it now. I don't know how they kill the Sven anymore. Because even if they coin him or RP him, the status distance between the SMY, the Satanic, and the Titan Sliver percentage now. It is properly, but
The status resistance is 29.
it should be more than that though.
Not correct.
It's another visual bug.
They've been so fun. Palace going for the RP. Oh, Skem! All right.
I mean, Mag has to be quicker with that though.
Yep.
I don't know. I think he saw him under the Sentry Ward as well.
Surge gets the BKB off. God, Skem not only fast as movement speed, but his reaction times are very nice. Dude now out onto the Spentley. So he's going to try and fight. The hook shot comes under RR. Now the RP. Wall is down though. And Palace trying to do all he can to get the kill onto the Sven. But the Sven Bergini, it don't stop rolling. He's just going for more. The vacuum back down goes. Palace, no, surviving with the silver being used. 3 heroes alive as they lose Rage Potato once again. Avalanche toss with the skewer. Okay, they got Yopaj. Play hard. Goes into the well. All right. He's dead. He got the kill in the Palace, and that's what matters.
What's that? A movie reference where he's like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. What's that from?
I can't tell you the movie off the top of my head.
Yeah, like the Sven gets RP'd and coiled and everything. And then he's like, hang on a second. If I just turn around and hit them, I don't think they can kill me.
Watchmen.
Oh, that's it.
It's with Rorschach.
And they're just taking the top set of racks here. They can go into Roche if they want, but I think you can assume that without the Doom and Mag having bought back so far, when their 2 sets of racks are dying, they probably don't have buyback. And the Sven's the strongest here on the map by far. They definitely don't have the damage to kill him right now. Maybe they can do some like cute coil toss thing, but I don't know.
Well, losing Wind Dagger.
Sven just hits for 870? 877, I think that is. Good stuff.
Sven on the run for a second, but
Mr.
you know.
Dear Mr. Frog, Sven hit hard, not okay. Please fix. Thank you. Signed Mo Farah, aged 5. Bro.
Mitsubishi Sven. Or Svensis. This Mitsubishi has a car called the Genesis. Wing Dream Coil. Okay.
They've got the top.
Trying to get a kill on the
bash.
Mortimer's Kiss is now coming in. They get the kill on the Oracle. All right. But the wall is down. Vacuum back into it, and down goes Ken. He's got no buyback, and easy does, but he's dead for 8.
What a sick vacuum as well. That's cool. Oh no, he's on the cliff. Snap fire.
Whoa. No. Doom comes in. Inferno Blade pops the Aeon Disc. No buyback on the Tiny. Magnus is coming over. RP, okay.
But here comes
Sven Bergini behind him, but look at this. He's blocked out by his own cogs. Yopaj dead for 100 seconds. Vacuum. And the damage with the Spirit Vessel on a Palace isn't going to be enough to look for this Darkseer. He dies. Okay. Skewer across the little river. Hook shot to follow it up, though. And Palace is still going to die. Raging Potato. He's got to run. And yeah, take a look at the base. Tier 4 is in some trouble. Raging Potato, Cogs. Pushing him into the river. He'll get wet for a second. Dried off as he does die. And GG's called by Execration. It's finally happened, Mo. It only took another week for us to get a 2-0 here.
I think both games are really good, even though it finished 2-0. And I'd much rather have a series like this where the games are close rather than 2-1s where we get like 2 stumpy games and then a kind of a close game, but not really. Which feels like what every other day has been so far.